This video is to show you how to properly swab your oboe. And so I have here my oboe still put together with no reed on top and my oboe swab. You'll notice it has a drop weight and is fairly thin, made of silk, and then it's got a backup line. This is very important. Different oboe swabs will be different thicknesses. Some of them will be even thinner, some of them will be thicker. And the bore of your individual oboe will vary. So it's very important to know your instrument. And remember, one really important rule, don't tug. If it starts to feel like there's a resistance, don't keep going. Back it up because it's not going to fit, okay? So what I do is I turn it upside down and I gently put the drop weight through and it comes out the reed well, and then I pull, okay? And so I'm pulling it. If you feel any kind of resistance, stop. And then we back it up. And that's all you do. Do that a few times. Then I would take it apart. So bell in the case, middle joint or lower joint. And some oboes will have a protective tenon cap for each piece. I find that helps me keep this in good condition. You can order them online for your instrument if you're missing them. And now I've got just this upper joint, and this is usually where most of the moisture is concentrated. So I will just do a little bit again. Just pull, and this time it's gonna go through. Not always. Again, if there's any resistance, first make sure there's no knots, but if there's any resistance, don't do it. Back it up. Make sure your swab has one of these backup strings and that it's going straight in, right? That it's not folded over itself. I've seen that before. It goes in and it's extra thick. So when you put it in, make sure you're watching the line as it goes through and controlling that it's going straight through. So that's that. I'll put my other tenon cap on my top joint and place it carefully in the case. And then I have a different compartment for my swab. I'll just make sure I put it in there. I don't put it in the case at all. I put it in a pocket in the front so that the humidity doesn't affect the pads. And that is how to swab your oboe.